solve problems such as security in this country. But I think we need to go a bit deeper. If you look at from 2013, you had about 4 million children out of school. Today, you have 14 million children out of school. Add that to about so-called 100 million people in poverty, especially if you look at the Northeast and the Northwest. Add that to about 100 million people that are out of school. I mean, it's a fertile ground for recruiting bandits, especially when you put that in conjunction with what is the breakdown of countries around Nigeria in the Sahel and all those places. It's just a fertile environment. And if you add that with underage marriage, children that are already in poverty, giving birth, and those children are going to grow up and now in poverty again, uneducated. So what are we talking about? The military can only do so much. It's a holistic approach. The military can only do so much. I mean, as long as if we're sitting down here by 2025, then we say have another 20 million children out of school. Unless we have a comprehensive approach to all this issue, the security issue in this country will continue to get worse. So all this ad hoc reaction and the police, the army, the tornado, and everybody, it's not going to work. We must have a comprehensive approach. I mean, and declare a martial law against out-of-school children. Look at how do we reduce all this, find all this poverty issue. As long as that is increasing by the day, as long as you have more children out of school, that is increasing, as long as you have underage children giving birth again to poverty, it's a perfect fertile ground. And then you have all these countries around Nigeria that have broken down. You have people, you have ISIS, Nigeria is a fertile ground for recruiting. And the more we look at this holistically, the more we'll have a better approach to it. The military can only do so much. It's not an ad hoc reaction and buy more tornado and bombing. It's not going to solve the problem because the issue, the variables are still there. For this issue. So I think my own issue is that, this thing must be looked at holistically. There must be like a martial law or something more dramatic. Especially with this out of school. And I know, Mr. President, you've always been talking about these out of school children. Now we have 14. In 2013, we have 4. By 2025, we're going to have 20 million. And it is going to continue to grow. So these are the issues that is creating all this banditry, it's creating all this terrorism, it's creating all these problems in this country. And that is the only way we can approach these things succinctly. Thank you very much, Mr. President.